Hello everyone! Welcome po ulit sa ating Math-Isip YouTube channel where we share free Tagalog mathematics video tutorials for our Filipino learners. Here in Math-Isip, our goal is to make math easier to understand. So kung hindi pa po kayo nakakapag-subscribe, I encourage you to click the subscribe button. And for our fellow teachers who are also interested to avail of our PowerPoint products, yung mga ginagamit po natin dito sa ating video tutorials, these are all editable. You can always click the link in the description below. Alright, so if you are ready, we will now start with our lesson. Our lesson for today is all about multiplication and division of integers. Okay, our lesson objective for today is to multiply and divide integers. Now, kung hindi nyo pa po na-master yung addition and subtraction of integers, you can always go back to our previous video para po mas maintindihan nyo muna. Then you can now proceed with our multiplication and division. Okay? But before we multiply and divide, kailangan po nating i-master muna yung mga symbols na ginagamit natin dito. Okay? Like for example, in multiplication, yes, I know that you are already familiar with this symbol. Ito pong ginagamit ninyo since elementary. We have here 6 times 2. Okay, this symbol, yung parang letter X, we call it multiplication symbol. Okay, yes, it is still used in high school or in integers. However, meron na po tayong ibang mga alternatives or ibang mga operator na ginagamit. Like for example, ito pong dot symbol, okay? Or ang tawag po natin dyan ay dot operator or others, they call this bullet operator. Okay? Ang basa rin po nito ay 6 times 2. Now, the most commonly used is ito po, yung parenthesis, okay? Ang basa rin po nito ay 6 times 2. Okay? Ang gamit po ng parenthesis dito ay multiplication symbol. Now, kung meron pong operation sa gitna, like for example, plus or minus, now, the parenthesis will serve as a separator or a way to group yung mga numbers. Pero kung wala pong nakalagay na operation sa gitna, it means multiplication. Okay? Other way of writing this is ganito po. Pwedeng yung first number, which is 6, wala pong parenthesis. Pero yung second number, merong parenthesis. The same lang po yan. Okay? It also means multiplication. Ganon din po pag yung 6 ang may parenthesis at yung second number naman ay wala. Okay, pare-parehas po yan. Okay? Okay, now for division, meron din po tayong ibang symbol. Okay, well, you already know this symbol. Ito pong 6 divided by 2, yung division symbol po natin. Very common po yan. Pero sa integers, we also make use of this, what we call a fraction bar. Okay, yung fraction bar po natin, it can also means division. Alright, so we have here 6 over 2. Aside from reading it that way, you can also read this as 6 divided by 2. Okay, so ito rin po yung isang alternative ng division symbol. Okay, let's now proceed to the steps of multiplication and division of integers using the rules-based method. Alright, so let's proceed with the rules. Okay, paano po ba mag-multiply at mag-divide ng integers? Okay, parehas lang po ang rule natin dito. Okay, same sign. Pag parehas po ang sign nila, ang sagot po natin ay laging positive. Okay, halimbawa po, we have here positive number. Imumultiply natin sa positive number. The result will be also a positive number. Okay? Now, kung negative naman po yung dalawang numbers, kapag pinag-multiply natin, negative times negative, the answer is also positive. Okay? Same sign. Now, ganun din po sa division. If we divide a positive number divided by a positive number, the answer is also positive. If we divide negative number by a negative number, the answer is still positive. Basta po, parehas ang sign, laging positive ang sagot. Now, paano naman po pag magkaiba ang sign? Okay, different signs, ang sagot po natin ay laging negative. Okay, so we have here positive times negative. The answer is negative. Next one, negative times positive number. The answer is a negative number. Pag magkaiba po, laging negative yung sagot niya. Ganon din po sa division. If we have here positive number divided by negative number, the answer is negative. And then if we also have here negative number, i-divide mo sa positive number, ang sagot pa rin ay negative. Basta magkaiba, ang sagot po ay negative. Pag magkaparehas, ang sagot po ay positive number. Okay, let's try some examples here. Okay, these are examples of multiplication of integers. So we have here number 1, we have here 2 times 3. Now, it's important for you to identify the numbers whether they are positive or negative. Okay, dito, alam natin na dalawang number na ito ay positive. We have here positive 2 and then we have here positive 3. Therefore, magkaparehas po ang sign, same sign. The answer is always positive. Now, you can now multiply 2 times 3. The answer is 6. Ano po ang sign? Positive 6. Okay? Number 2, we have here negative 4 times negative 5. Let's identify first yung kanilang sign. So, we know that this is negative and the second number is also negative. So, parehas po ang sign, same sign. Therefore, ang sagot natin ay magiging positive number. Alright, so you just multiplied the two numbers. 4 times 5 is 20. And the answer is positive 20. Alright, number 3, we have here 6 times negative 4. Kung napapansin nyo po, gumamit tayo ng iba't ibang type of operator dito, no? So parehas po lahat po yan ay multiplication. Now we have here 6 times negative 4. We know that the first number is positive and the second number is negative, meaning they have different signs. Now, kapag magkaiba na po ang signs nila, the answer is negative. Therefore, 6 times 4 is negative 24. Okay. Next, number 4. We have here negative 7 times 5. Okay, gumamit po tayo dito ng bullet operator. So, negative 7, a negative number, and then positive 5, a positive number. If you multiply them, the answer will be negative. Okay, different signs. Therefore, 7 times 5 is 35. Since negative siya, okay, therefore, it's negative 35. Okay, ganun lang po. Now, there are cases wherein kailangan nating mag-multiply ng integers more than 2 integers. Pwedeng 3 or 4 or 5 integers. Paano naman po yun kung magkakaiba sila ng sign? Okay, let's have some examples here. We have number 5. Example number 5, we have here 3 times negative 4 times 2. Okay, now paano po ito? There are different ways to do this. You can actually go straight right away from 3, multiply mo kay negative 4. Kung ano yung magiging sagot, i-multiply mo ulit kay positive 2. Or, you can also try this one. Meron po tayong technique, okay, wherein binibilang natin kung ilan yung mga negative integers. So dito, ang bilang ng negative integers dito sa 3 ay isa lang. Okay, isa lang po yung negative number dito, which is negative 4. This is positive and this is also positive. Therefore, we only have one negative. Now, kapag ang number of negative numbers is odd, ang magiging sagot natin ay negative. Okay, so since the number of negative number here is 1, it's an odd number, therefore magiging negative yung ating sagot. Okay, automatically. So we have here negative 24 because 3 times 4 is 12 times 2 is 24. Ano ang magiging sign? Negative. Ganun lang po. Another example, we have here number 6, negative 2 times negative 5 times 1 times 4. So there are 4 integers here. Now let's count the number of negative integers. Meron tayong negative 2, that's 1. Meron tayong negative 5, now that's 2. Dalawa na po ang negative number natin. Therefore, there are even number of negative numbers. 2 is an even number. Kaya ang magiging sagot dito ay laging positive. Okay? So let's try to multiply all these numbers. So we have here negative 2 times negative 5 times 1 times 4. In this way, kahit natanggalin mo muna, i-disregard mo lang muna yung mga signs nila, all you have to do is to multiply everything. And then, kung ano yung number ng negative numbers, yun na yung magdidikta kung ano yung magiging sign ng sagot mo. So, try po natin. You just multiply 2 times 5, which is 10, times 1, which is 10, times 4 ulit, magiging 40. Ano po ang sign ng 40? Ito po ay positive. Alright. Number 7, we have here negative 1 times negative 2 times 7 times negative 3. Okay? So again, i-disregard mo lahat ng mga signs niya. Okay? Imumultiply mo lang siya. Okay? Tapos sulat mo muna yung sagot mo and then try to analyze lang kung ano yung magiging sign niya. Okay? How do you do it as fast as possible? Bilangin mo lang kung ilan po yung negative numbers. So we have here 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 negative numbers here. So 3 is an odd number. Therefore, laging negative yung magiging sagot dyan. So 1 times 2 times 7 times 3, our answer is 42. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 times 3 is 42. Okay, so since there are 3 negative numbers and 3 is an odd number, negative po yung final answer natin. Okay? Very practical po itong method na ito, lalo na kung masyado nang madami yung number of integers. Okay? Halimbawa, number 8. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 integers po yan. Now, you can go straight away. 2 times negative 1. Yung sagot multiply sa negative 5. Yung sagot i-multiply sa negative 3 and so on. Pero, the best way or the fastest way is to count the number of negatives. So, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, even po yung number of negative numbers. Therefore, magiging positive yung sagot natin. Now, let's multiply all the numbers disregarding muna yung mga signs niya. So, we have here 2 times 1 is 2, times 5 is 10, times 3 is 30, times 1 is still 30. Therefore, our answer is positive 30. Ganun lang po yung technique natin in multiplying integers. Okay, now let's proceed to the examples of division of integers. How do we divide integers? So, ganun pa rin po yung rule natin, no? Pag parehas po ang sign, laging positive ang sagot. Pag magkaiba po ang sign, laging negative ang sagot. And then perform the operation. Okay, let's have number 1. We have here 20 and then divided by negative 4. Okay, so magkaiba po yung sign nila. 20 is positive number and then negative 4 is negative. Therefore, ang magiging sagot ay negative. Okay, you just go by dividing the two numbers. 20 divided by 4, the answer is 5. Negative 5 po siya. Okay, next one. We have here negative 32 divided by negative 8. So, magkaiba po ba or parehas ang sign? Parehas po. Parehas na negative. Therefore, ang magiging sagot ay positive kasi parehas ang sign nila. So, negative 32 divided by negative 8 is positive 4. Okay, example number 3. We have here negative 9 divided by 3. Parehas po ba ang sign? Hindi po. Isa ay negative, yung isa ay positive. Kaya ang magiging sagot ay negative. So, negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. Alright. Number 4. 12 divided by 6. So, obviously, ang sagot po natin dito ay positive 2. Alright. However, if we're going to analyze the rule, positive po yung unang number, positive din po yung second number. Therefore, positive yung magiging sagot niya. Okay? Next, let's have example number 5. We have here negative 14 divided by 7. So, since negative to, positive yung isa, negative po yung sagot. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Kaya, negative 2 po yung ating sagot. Number 6. Okay, this time, meron po tayong fraction bar. It also means division. So, 45 divided by 9 is positive 5. Number 7, we also have here a fraction symbol pero iba lang po yung pagkakasulat. Alright, division pa rin po ang ibig sabihin nito. So we have here 30 divided by negative 3. Our answer is negative 10. Okay, and last example, negative 56 divided by negative 8. They are similar or same signs. Therefore, the answer should be positive. Kaya ang sagot po natin ay positive 7. Alright. So, I hope meron po kayong naintindihan nyo po yung rules natin dito. Because I'm going now to show you an exercise. You can pause. Okay, pwede nyo pong i-pause itong video and then you can write your answer on a piece of paper. Then, you come back after you finish. Para po ma-check nyo yung sagot. Mamaya, ipapakita ko lang po yung sagot so that you can check your own answers. Okay, good luck po sa inyong pagsagot. Okay, I hope you are now ready to check your own answers. Okay, let's now see the correct answers for these items. Okay, on multiplication and division of integers using the rules-based method. Okay, ito na po yung mga sagot. Pwede nyo pong i-screenshot or pwede nyo pong i-pause muna while checking. And then for the next video, ang pag-aaralan na po natin is properties of operation on integers and order of operations or yung tinatawag po nating GEMDAS. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. I hope meron po ulit kayong natutunan. I hope to see you again on the next video. Bye-bye and God bless po sa inyong lahat. Kung meron kang natutunan sa video na ito, please click the subscribe button to support this channel para mas matulungan ulit kita sa mga susunod mo pang math lessons. Lagi mong tatandaan, ang math ay para sa lahat. At ako si Teacher Van, nagsasabing dito sa Math Isip, lamang ang nag-iisip. God bless and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.